like to welcome everyone here. I'm so thrilled. This is so exciting. We've worked endlessly to create this weekend, and I just want to thank everyone at Pitzer College for everything that you have done, because this is completely a group effort to try and create this evening for you. So let's just give all of the employees of Pitzer. And I also want to particularly thank Kathy Kyle, who came in January and asked if she could make a dress for me for tonight. And she's our wildly talented and creative postmistress. And in January, wearing a plastic dress out of recycled trash bags sounded like a great idea. And I still love it. I've never worn an entirely plastic outfit, I swear. And it is, though, a bit warm, I must say. But it's all good. It's all good. So I want to thank Deborah for your leadership as chair of the Advancement Committee. And I just want to say it's remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable. 50 years ago, we were an alluvial fan, you know? I mean, really. We had a board of trustees who hired an architect to create our campus. We had John Atherton as our first president, 11 founding faculty, and 153 students. And from that beginning, look at what we have created. It is absolutely magical. And to think in only 5 decades, how far, how quickly. We're like the comic Cahoot of hip and fun and creativity and intelligence. I can't tell you, I am so enormously proud of Pitzer in this very special day. And yesterday was particularly moving to have 2 of the Athertons' children here. And we talked a lot about their parents' legacy and how much it meant to us. And we designed a special memorial to the parents and to President Atherton, as well as to their 3 children. And so on the other side of this building, we have 3 benches, 1 for each of the children, and 7 trees to recognize the 7 years that John Atherton was our president. And I'm really glad that we did that. I had the honor and pleasure of knowing Ginny Atherton and considered her a close friend. And what John did in his vision for creating this institution, we see it still with our system of self-governance continuing every single day. So the 50Forward anniversary campaign is the most ambitious campaign that we have ever had, and there's obvious symbolism here. We were going to do the campaign at the same time we were going to recognize our 50th birthday. It all sounded so good, and then 2008 happened. And so this was a campaign that was conducted throughout the recession. And every single gift mattered. And I just want to thank all of you for your support. I want to particularly recognize the leadership of Adrian Stevens, who never once panicked, even though I knew he was. And he brought us in, and he is an absolute pleasure to work with, I have to say. So thank you, Adrian. We saw all kinds of participation increase over the course of the campaign, both parents and alumni, and just like a marching band, where the board leads, others will follow. And I want to thank our board of trustees for their 100% contribution to the campaign and for their willingness to lead and their understanding of what we need as an institution, and also respecting our core values and wanting to keep those at a time when in higher education, really, everything is changing. And I don't know whether you had a chance to read the posters around the plaza. You'll see some of the priorities of the campaign, and I'm very pleased to say that we were very successful in increasing the amount of financial aid that we are able to give to our students by $6 million. We have strengthened our academic programs to $15 million, improved critical facilities, $12 million. We've seen an increase in our annual fund of $12 million over the course of the campaign, and raised nearly $6 million in other kinds of campaign support. And I just wanted to mention a few of the new and unique opportunities that this campaign now has brought to us. A Native American annual scholarship, an endowed fund that will provide financial support to students studying abroad, especially those demonstrating an interest in community work, public service, and other areas of civic engagement. An endowed fund to provide scholarship support to female New Resources students. The David Sadova Endowed Student Internship Fund for students who are truly committed to science. A Distinguished Lecture Series award. Science funds can now be utilized to bring prominent speakers in the sciences on campus. A huge increase in the number of paid internship possibilities, both here in the United States as well as internationally. And then a Center for Media Experimentation and Activism, which is where we are right here. And then the establishment of the Robert Redford Conservancy for Southern California Sustainability at Pitzer College, which is going to take us into the next half century. So let's recognize these great gifts.